What if I told you that in the next 48 hours your body could literally rebuild itself just by not eating? Between 10 and 15 hours, that's how long it takes for your body to kick in a survival mode that humanity has had for thousands of years. It's so good, it could change how you think about food and your health. Imagine, it's 8 p.m. and you just finished dinner. Without even knowing it, you just started an amazing countdown. In 12 hours something big is going to happen. In 24 hours your body will start programs you can't even imagine. And in 48 hours, well, you won't be quite the same person at the cell level. So, what happens in your body when you fast for 12, 24, 36, and 48 hours? Let's take this journey together into your body's processes that will show you truths the food industry would rather you not know. Truths about what your body is really capable of when you let it do what it was made to do. So, if this sounds interesting to you, don't forget to subscribe, give us a thumbs up, a hype, or a little comment. It really helps the channel grow. Let's get started. Phase 1, what happens during the first 12 hours? The first 4 hours, the calm before the storm. It's 8 p.m., you've just put your fork down after dinner, you feel full, maybe even a little heavy. Today you've decided to take on a challenge, to fast for 48 hours. No snacking, no breakfast tomorrow, just water and maybe some tea or coffee. When you make this decision, you don't know it yet, but you've just started a fascinating transformation in your body. Between 8 p.m. and midnight, your body acts pretty normal. Your stomach is working, your digestive enzymes are active, your blood sugar, that's the sugar level in your blood, goes up and then slowly comes back down. You go about your business, maybe watch TV, get ready for bed. Nothing out of the ordinary, on the surface. Between 4 and 8 hours, the silent shift. Midnight has just struck. You've been sleeping peacefully for a few hours now, but inside your body, things are starting to move. It's now been 4 hours since you started your 48-hour fast. While you're dreaming, your liver takes over. It quietly taps into its glycogen reserves. Imagine these as sugar stockpiles your liver keeps on hand to keep your blood sugar steady. It's your metabolic bodyguard, working the night shift. Around 2 in the morning, something subtle happens. Your pancreas starts to slow down its insulin production. To understand this better, insulin is like an orchestra conductor in your body. When you eat, it tells your cells, open your doors, let the sugar in. It also turns extra sugar into fat for storage. Basically, insulin is your storage and weight gain hormone. But now, after several hours without food, this conductor starts to quiet down. It tells your body, okay, maybe we should start using our reserves instead of storing everything. At 4 in the morning, then 6, you keep sleeping, but your body is subtly shifting towards something different. You don't feel it, but the process has begun. Between 8 and 12 hours, that's when metabolic awakening happens. It's 6 in the morning, your alarm goes off. You haven't eaten anything for 10 hours already. You might feel that slight empty feeling in your stomach, that little bit of morning tiredness, you know it well, right? A little voice tells you, what if I stop this fast now? But you hold strong. And honestly, that's a good thing because your body is getting ready for something amazing. Around 8 in the morning, your liver's glycogen stores, those famous sugar reserves in your liver, really start to run low. And that's when something amazing starts to happen. At exactly 12 o'clock, that's the turning point. Exactly 8 hours, which is 12 hours after your last meal. Boom! Your body just crossed an invisible line. Your liver's glycogen stores are hitting rock bottom, and that's when your body shows its true genius. It activates its plan B. Your liver starts making its first ketones, which are special molecules made from your fat. And they act like premium fuel for your brain and muscles. This is the start of a metabolic revolution that's been inside you since the dawn of time. That slight hunger you're feeling, that's actually a sign that your body is turning into a fat-burning machine. Amazing, right? But this is just the beginning, because what's going to happen in the next 12 hours will totally change how you understand human metabolism. Phase 2, activating superhero mode. Here's what happens. Between 12 and 16 hours, entering ketosis. It's 8 in the morning. You've just passed the 12-hour mark of fasting. Some people report a strange feeling at this point. Their morning hunger oddly starts to fade. Others, on the contrary, might feel more intense hunger. Everybody reacts differently, but one thing is for sure, something is changing. Why this variation? Because your body has just activated its secret fuel. Your ketones, those famous molecules made from your fats, are starting to circulate in your blood in significant amounts. Your brain, which only swore by sugar until now, is discovering this new premium fuel. Around 10 o'clock, 14 hours into fasting, many people describe something remarkable. Some feel an unexpected energy boost, that surprising mental clarity that fasting enthusiasts talk about. Others may still experience a slight fatigue. That's normal, your body is still adapting. At noon, you've been fasting for 16 hours. Normally, you would have had your breakfast and then your lunch. But instead of the expected fatigue, most people report feeling surprisingly alert. Your body has officially entered ketosis, that state where it mainly burns fat. Between 16 and 20 hours, the hormonal awakening. 2 o'clock in the afternoon, 18 hours of fasting on the clock. This is when something amazing starts to happen in your body. Your pituitary gland, that tiny gland in the center of your brain, starts to act differently. It's getting ready for something you can't feel yet, but it's going to change your metabolism, a huge increase in growth hormone. This is the same hormone that top athletes try to boost in every way possible. But why are athletes so fascinated by this hormone? Because it has amazing properties. It speeds up muscle recovery, helps burn fat, makes your bones stronger, and can even have anti-aging effects on your skin and tissues. It's literally the hormone of youth and performance. Around 16 to 20 hours of fasting, your body starts another fascinating process, autophagy. Imagine that each of your cells has a super advanced cleaning crew. This crew, which was sleeping until now, starts to get busy. It will sort things out, get rid of what's damaged, and recycle what can be reused. Some people don't feel anything special at this point. Others report feeling lighter, as if their body is cleaning itself from the inside. Both reactions are perfectly normal. 6 o'clock in the evening. You should have had dinner 22 hours ago and then 3 more meals since then. But you're still going strong, and that's great because your body is getting ready to give you an amazing hormonal show. Between 20 and 24 hours, the hormonal explosion. 20 hours, exactly 24 hours after your last meal. You've completed your first full day of fasting. At this exact moment, something incredible happens in your body. Your growth hormone level literally explodes. We're not talking about a small increase. We're talking about it multiplying by 3, 4, sometimes even 5 times. Your body floods your system with this hormone that has almost magical properties. Why this explosion? Because your body has realized that there won't be food right away, so it activates its ultimate protection system. This hormone will carefully protect your muscle mass while you continue to burn only your fat. It will also boost the repair of your tissues, optimize your fat metabolism, and even strengthen your immune system. It's a survival mechanism so sophisticated that nature took millions of years to perfect it, and you activate it simply by fasting for 24 hours. At exactly 24 hours, superhero mode activated, midnight, exactly 24 hours after your last meal. Congrats! You've just turned on your body's superhero mode. Right now your body is working like a finely tuned machine. Your ketones are giving your brain good fuel. Your growth hormone is protecting your muscles and fixing your tissues. Your autophagy is cleaning your cells deep down, and your body's ability to use insulin gets way better. A lot of people say they feel amazing at this point, like their mind is supercharged. They can focus really well and they're surprisingly creative. Others might still feel a bit tired. Everyone's body adjusts at its own pace. But one thing's for sure, this isn't just in your head, it's your body working the way it was meant to work. But if you think 24 hours is already cool, just wait until you find out what happens when you go for 48 hours. That's when we enter a place few have explored, where your body shows its deepest secrets. Phase 3. The ultimate transformation between 24 and 48 hours. Between 24 and 30 hours, genetic optimization. It's now 2 in the morning, the day after your first full day of fasting. While you sleep, your body reaches an amazing new milestone. At 26 hours of fasting, something incredible happens at the DNA level. Your longevity genes activate. These famous genes called sirtuins, the ones that fascinate anti-aging researchers worldwide, wake up. They orchestrate a true symphony of cell repair, increase your stress resistance, and boost your antioxidant defenses. Some people report particularly restful sleep at this stage. Others, however, might feel a slight bit of insomnia. Your body, being super optimized, sometimes needs less rest. Between 30 and 36 hours, maximum autophagy, 8 in the morning, day 2. You haven't eaten anything for 36 hours now. You should have had 6 meals since your last dinner. Yet many people say they feel surprisingly good at this point. Why? Because autophagy, that amazing cell cleanup, is at its peak. Your cells are getting rid of lots of damaged proteins, broken parts, and all the junk that's built up. It's like a real-life fountain of youth for your cells. Your brain, too, gets the royal treatment. It makes a lot of BDNF, which is a protein that protects your brain cells, helps them grow, and might even stop some brain diseases. Simply put, your brain becomes sharper, more protected, which could help you remember names, stay focused, and even keep your memory sharp as you get older. Between 36 and 48 hours, the ultimate optimization state. We're now entering a territory few people explore. At 40 hours of fasting, your body works like a Swiss precision machine. Your brain gets 60 to 70% of its energy from ketones, that premium fuel we talked about. But be careful. At this point, your body also starts to slightly use your muscle proteins to make glucose through a process called gluconeogenesis. That's why this length of fasting shouldn't become a daily habit. Some people report a feeling of natural euphoria with creativity going way up. Others might feel more sensitive to the cold or a little tired. Always listen to your body. At 48 hours, the complete transformation. Congratulations, you've just completed 48 hours of fasting. Your body has activated survival and optimization programs that humanity has carried within it for millennia. At this moment, you are no longer the same person at a cellular level as you were 2 days ago. Your cells have been cleaned, your longevity genes activated, your metabolism completely reset. But now, a crucial question arises. How do you reintroduce food without losing all these benefits? Before we dive into that, let's first look at the signals you absolutely need to watch out for during your 48-hour fast. Your body's secret signals. What you absolutely need to watch for. Your body is always talking to you during a fast. But do you know how to understand what it's saying? Some signals are normal and show that your body is working correctly. Others are warnings that you really shouldn't ignore. That fruity smell in your mouth, that's keto breath. It proves your body is making those valuable ketones. Don't worry, that's exactly what we want. That cold feeling you might get, that's normal too. Your body's engine slows down a little to save energy. Just put on an extra sweater and you'll be fine. But watch out for real warning signs, headaches that don't go away, really bad dizziness, or heart rhythm problems. These signs can mean you're not drinking enough water or your body's salt balance is off. If that happens, you need to stop fasting right away. And here's a secret not many people know. When you fast, your body needs a little more salt. Why? Because when you don't eat, you lose more salt. A pinch of salt in your water can make a huge difference. But now let's talk about the most important part. How to start eating again without messing everything up. The moment of truth. How to break your fast without ruining everything. After 24 to 48 hours of fasting, how you break your fast decides if you get all the good stuff, or if you lose everything. Here's the mistake most beginners make. They jump right into a big meal. Big mistake. Your digestive system needs a gentle wake-up. Why? Because your digestive enzymes have gone down, your stomach has shrunk a little, and your body has gotten used to a different way of burning energy. The golden rule? Start with easy-to-digest foods. Some broth, a few cooked veggies, a piece of fruit, then wait 30 minutes before eating more. This slow approach lets your body get used to food again without a shock. And here's a cool bonus. Many people find that food tastes better after a fast. Their taste buds are like reset. This is a perfect chance to build a more thoughtful relationship with food. But heads up, because not everyone should fast. Who should never fast? Absolute contraindications. Let's be clear, fasting isn't for everyone, and some people should absolutely avoid it. Pregnant or breastfeeding women, totally off limits. Your nutritional needs are way higher, and any restriction could harm your baby's development. Diabetics on medication? Be extremely careful. Blood sugar changes can be dangerous with your meds. You absolutely need to talk to your doctor. History of eating disorders? Fasting could trigger dangerous behaviors. It's best to avoid it completely. And if you're taking long-term medications, check with your doctor. Some treatments need to be taken with food to be absorbed correctly. But for those who can fast, what does modern science really say? What the latest research reveals, science will surprise you. Recent studies on intermittent fasting are showing results that go way beyond our most hopeful expectations. A big study from 2020, looking at over 1,000 people, showed big improvements in weight loss, of course, but also in how sensitive they were to insulin and how much inflammation they had. But what really gets scientists excited are the effects on the heart and blood vessels. Lowering bad cholesterol, dropping blood pressure, making blood vessels work better. The good stuff just keeps piling up. And what about for your brain? Early studies suggest that intermittent fasting could make your brain work better and even protect it. Imagine that, protecting your brain just by changing when you eat. But here's an important detail. Most of these studies look at fasting for 16 to 24 hours. We don't have as much information yet about 48-hour fasts, but if these findings make you curious, how can you smartly add fasting into your daily life? Your action plan. How to start safely. Want to try it out? Perfect. But let's do it smart. Step 1. Start with 12 hours. For example, from 8 in the evening to 8 in the morning. It's easy to do and already beneficial. Step 2. Once you're comfortable, extend to 16 hours, the 16-8 method. Many people stop there and get great results. Step 3. Occasionally, try 24 hours, no more than once a week at first. Step 4. 48 hours? Save those for rare, supervised experiments. Golden rules during fasting. Hydrate generously. Water, unsweetened tea, black coffee are allowed. Listen to your body above all else. Don't hesitate to stop if you feel unwell, and most importantly, be patient. Adaptation can take several weeks. Everybody reacts differently. The final truth. What you need to remember. So what should you take away from all this? Intermittent fasting reveals fascinating biological mechanisms that our bodies have developed over millions of years. At 12 hours, 24 hours, and 48 hours, sophisticated programs activate metabolic optimization, autophagy, genetic activation. These processes offer exciting possibilities for health and longevity. But let's be realistic, fasting is neither magic nor for everyone. It's a powerful tool that requires respect, gradual progression, and sometimes medical supervision. Used smartly, it can become a valuable ally for your health. The key? Listen to your body, respect your limits, and keep a balanced approach. And you, what intrigues you most about these discoveries? Have you ever felt these effects during a fast? Tell me all about it in the comments. If this video grabbed your attention, a little like is always appreciated, and subscribe so you don't miss any of our future scientific discoveries. The information presented in this video is for educational purposes only, and does not constitute medical advice. Intermittent fasting may not be suitable for everyone. Always consult your doctor before starting a fast, especially if you have health problems, are taking medications, or are pregnant or breastfeeding. Results may vary from person to person.